Howdy do, howdy do. How was everybody doing? Sorry, y'all. We go ahead to clean up some leaves. We had some leaves rolling up in here. We don't want that. Oh, there we go, baby. How we looking? How we looking? A little bit of CBR action, right? A little CBR action. You guys probably can't even see that. Nah, you don't get much. So silly, so sorry. We here. We better clean this baby up real quick. Where's Michael's son's rag? Where's Michael's son's rag? What's up there, Scat? How we doing, brother? How we doing? I hope you're having a great Friday. Or, as others would like to say, a great Halloween. Technically, at least for me, it's Halloween. Give this girl just a quickie while these leaves come blowing on in here. I'm gonna have to do a frickin' little rake session in the backyard, I guess. Huh. Poor girl. We had a news rainstorm last night, and let's just say that this shed isn't fully protected. Okay? So we're gonna give her a little bit of love real quick. I'd like to give you guys something decent to look at, you know? It's the least I could do. Alright. That's fine. That's fine for me. How we doing? How we doing? How we doing on this beautiful Friday? This beautiful, now beautiful Friday. It was very, very gross out earlier. Luckily, the sun's coming out now, which means we might have to go for a little Halloween ride. Skibbity motorcycle. Yes, sir. Skibbity motorcycle. It's my little Jimmy Johnson. Just my little 2024 Honda CBR action, you know? Nothing too crazy. Just a little Halloween goblin. Sorry if I keep getting up, guys. My dog wants to play Frisbee, and, you know, it's hard to say no to your dog. W? Yes, sir. W. Big W. Big W's in the chat. I hope everybody's having a great Friday so far, though. It's Friday for your boy. 3:09 p.m. Halloween. It's the end of October. We're going into November, which means we get to eat good at the end of this month. We get to eat real good at the end of this month. Sup from Scotland. W Scotland. What's up, my boy, Lil Hazy? How we doing? How we doing? Love the red, white, and blue. Appreciate that. I appreciate that. For real. I think there's a really good colorway, too. To be completely honest, personal preference, I think it's better than the red. Don't get me wrong, guys. I love the red, but I think the white, I think it was a decision that was a good one to make for me. Free Palestine, yeah. Free Palestine's right. I ain't against that. I ain't against that. Man, guys, I can't wait to clean this thing up. I'm with you. The white is sleek. I appreciate that. I thought the white was sleek. The red's nice. Don't get me wrong. The metallic's really nice in the red, too. The red really sparkles in the sunlight, but, I don't know. Something about the white. Something about the white just stuck out a lot more to me. So I appreciate you confirming that with me. Hey, brother. How we doing? How we doing? Looking nice and clean, bro. I appreciate that, GSXR 750. I appreciate that. Figure the exhaust real quick. You can't see. You can't see. How you been, bro? I've been great. I have been great. And you already know, every time I go live, I'm doing that much better because I get to hang out with you guys. So I'm having a great Friday. I hope you guys are too. Halloween, get to go hang out with the niece a little while. Go do some, trick-or-treating. Yay! Good, thanks. And you? Great, brother. Pepsi on fire. That's a good one, Pepsi. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Why you tease me? Hey, brother, I gotta keep you people on the edge. I gotta keep you on the tip. You know what I'm saying? Plus, the exhaust is like, oh my god, right there. Oh my god. Sorry, you guys didn't see anything. I don't know what anybody's talking about. I don't know what you guys are talking about. You guys did not see a single thing. It's nighttime in South Africa right now. Wow, it is windy out. Daly, come here. There's just stuff blowing around like it is a job today. Oh, man. We are getting that wind. Nighttime in South Africa, though. What time is it for you? Yeah, I knew it. I knew it. Thanks for helping our brother out. I could see it in your face. I could see it in your fingertips. I knew you needed it, so I give you what you needed, all right? But now, because I gave you that, now you guys got to wait for a cold start. Sorry. 9:12 p.m.? Okay. All right, so that's not too bad. That's not too bad. It's still late, but not super late, so that's cool. I like that. I appreciate you coming in here and hanging out, my boy. Remember, I was talking to you whether together now or 85. I ended up going to 85. Yes, I remember you, my boy. Don't worry. I remember you guys. You guys coming to the chat 2 times. I'll remember you. That's it. But you ended up going to 85? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You want that flex fuel, baby. What motorcycle is that? Is it a Honda or a BMW? Oh, man, brother. I wish it was a BMW, but it is a Honda. We're a Honda boy. Honda CBR 600 RR, baby. So we Honda boy. Sadly, we can't afford that BMW German money. We don't got that German money over here, boys, ladies and gentlemen. That seems a little bit more appropriate to say ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry about that. Don't want to offend anybody here in the chat. You know what I'm saying? I'm here for y'all. Y'all here for me. We're all just a big family hanging out together, enjoying this Halloween together. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Thumbs up to you, Jixon Scotty. Appreciate you. W looks sick. I appreciate that. I do appreciate it. You know, if you weren't here 2 seconds ago, this was OG colorway. I like the red. The red's really nice, but the white pops so much more. So much more. So, you know, your boy had to stand out. We ran the red plastics for 1 season, and then we switched over to the white for the 2nd season, and let's just say next season, things are gonna definitely be different on this bike. I'm not gonna tell nobody nothing. If you guys want to see what gets done to this bike over the winter for next season, definitely subscribe to the channel because we're gonna be cooking up on this baby. We are gonna be cooking up. Happy Halloween. Yes. 1000 RR. I freaking wish. I wish. One day we'll be on the triple R though. We will be on the triple R, okay? We're gonna skip that whole going to just a leader bike. We're going top tier leader bikes. We're getting that freaking triple RSP, baby. Happy Halloween, everybody. I hope everybody's gonna have a great Halloween. Please be safe, guys. I know there's a lot of hooligans that like to go out on a Halloween and do hooligan things. Just don't get wrapped up in that stuff. Go enjoy, get some free candy. You know what I'm saying? Cold start, bro. We're gonna do it soon. Promise you. Promise you. We're at almost 11 minutes. So 4 more minutes, 15-minute mark. I got you guys. Cold start. I got to keep you guys on the tip. You know what I'm saying? I got to keep you guys on the edge, all right? So just hang out for a minute. Just hang out for a minute. I pinky promise. Plus, I'm going to have to back the camera up for y'all. Because like I said, that's the exhaust. Oh man, that's a nice exhaust. I don't know what's happening. Halloween scaries, man. The Halloween scaries got me scared. Oh, it was just a reflection of the sun. I got scared. I thought there was I thought I had a nice edge in my frame for a second there. Oh, I think your boy needs to get some gasoline in this baby too. Yeah, we're right under half a tank, boys. Right under half a tank. 1 bar under. Which means she's gonna have to get fueled up next time I go out. I didn't even wipe down this engine. This engine's really what really got wet last night, y'all. Yeah, it's whatever. It's actually just wet in that one spot, so I'm pretty content with that. Keep this chick clean, you know what I'm saying, people? You know what I'm saying? I never tightened up my throttle cable either. I should really, I mean, we're in the off season, so it don't matter. I gotta pull off my freaking grips anyways. I gotta get new grips. I gotta get new bar irons, so we could do all that stuff down the road. We'll do that all down the road. Alright. Well, I don't have my Bluetooth mic on today, guys. Because I forgot to charge it the last stream. And it died on me. And then I forgot to charge it overnight. So we got no mic on the brim of the hat. So we just got to deal with iPhone audio today. So when we do the cold start, I hope it's alright. I hope it's alright. Dude, my lawnmower is faster than that bike? Damn, you got a fast lawnmower, brother. Kawasaki all the way. H2 or H2R new. Handan, not so good. Choices. Not quite sure what you're trying to say there, but yeah, I mean, I like H2s, H2Rs. There's nothing wrong with them. Feel like you're throwing a little bit of hate at the Hondas, but that's okay. Haters can hate. Oh, we're almost at 15 minutes, boys. We're almost at 15 minutes. I guess that means Mr. GSXR 750 gets to hear that cold start. And she's definitely cold because she hasn't started in a couple days. Now I got my hand warmer, baby. Now I got my hand warmer. Yes, sir. All these damn leaves, boy. We're still flat at 2,000 RPM, so she's a bit chilly. She's definitely a bit chilly. Just give her a little momento, I promise you, don't worry. Woo! the view that you want, right? Right there. See, what are we at? All right, we're almost there. We're almost there. We're gonna do one throw of the frisbee for the pooch. Drop it. Damn girl, takes forever to warm up. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? All right, Bailey, last one. Drop it. All right, boys, let's do this. Let's give the people what they wanted. You guys definitely can't see these flames. Oh yeah, nice and warm. Nice and warm, baby. That's called a personal hand warmer, boys. And those aren't even 6K revs. Those are like right at 5K. Alright, no mas. No mas, she's done. She's a happy girl now. Now she's a happy girl. Thank you, you're welcome. Thank you very much. Oh, look where the pooch ended up putting herself, boys and ladies. Right in front of Daddy. Look at her, right in front of Daddy. What a good girl. She just wants to be a part of the chat. That's all. Just wants to be a part of the chat with y'all. Oh, man. Let me check the weather real quick, boys. Hold on 1 second. If we freeze, I'm sorry. 50 degrees out. We love that, a good 50 degrees. It's definitely chilly out there. And this dog wants me to throw the frisbee again. Hold on. Ooh, man. That wind is freaking making a mess, boys. What's your first bike? My first bike was a 1998 Honda CBR 600. That was the first menace. And then we sold her and we got a Gixxer 600. And then we sold her and we bought a brand new CBR 600. So, if you guys can't tell, I'm a little bit of a Honda boy. A little bit, just a wee bit. No hate. I like all the brands. I'm just a Honda boy. I like me Hondas. Might not be the fastest bikes, but they're definitely reliable and they look good to me. So I can't complain. I can't. But there's always people out there that are going to talk shit about no matter what bike you have. So. That's that. Oh yeah, there we go. Get the ears warmed up a little bit. Yeah, that's a big difference. That's a big difference. Jeez. Your boys are gonna have to get some winter gear, I'll tell you guys that much. We're definitely gonna have to get some winter gear because it is getting chilly quick and I'm not trying to be bundled up in 50 different layers. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I gotta get me some nice winter leathers. Maybe a heated jacket. Maybe one of those little walking jackets or something. You know, I don't know if I can go the whole winter without riding, boys. I don't think you can go the whole winter without riding. It's my baby. I love riding. Then again, I plan on doing a lot of work over the winter, so I kind of can't be riding all winter because then I won't be able to take the bike apart. So I guess there's that. I guess there is that. Whatever. This dog's dedicated to the craft. She's very consistent. She just keeps bringing this frisbee back. Why don't you lay down for a little bit, Bubba? She don't want to lay down. She's very insistent when she wants to play frisbee. There you go, catch it. Good girl. And now, of course, the sun's covered by a huge cloud. So it's gonna be chilly for a minute. It's gonna be chilly for a minute, but once that cloud passes, we should be back in action. We should be back in action. But what is everybody doing today? Come on, we got some people in the chat. It says we got 7 viewers. What's everybody doing for Halloween? Has anybody got any plans for Halloween? Is anybody going trick-or-treating? Anybody watching like a scary movie or something? What's the deal? What is the vibes? Sounds like something fell on the deck again. Are you Travis Kelce? I wish I was. I wish I had his money at least. I ain't no Travis Kelce. Damn, boy. I freaking wish. I used to play football, though. Definitely used to play football. But no more. No more. But what's the deal? What are we doing today? Damn, you Travis Kelce. Sure. Start sending me the checks then. Start sending me the checks, baby. Lying to us. No, stop it. Stop it. You're flattering me. I'm flattered. I'm flattered. Travis Kelce would never lie, guys. Come on. Jeez. Apparently, I guess you guys think I look like him. I don't think so. What's up? What's up? How we doing, baby? What is it? Friday for everybody? It sure is Friday over here. And we sure are gonna go trick-or-treating at some point. We are definitely gonna go trick-or-treating with the niece at some point. And then maybe do a nice little din-dins with the lady. And then maybe do some drinks. You know, end the night with some drinks. Maybe have a little fire pit. Is that a Kawasaki? Brother, Cowies don't come in red, white, and blue, brother. Cowies don't come in these beautiful colors, brother. Honda gang, baby. Honda gang, baby. Yeah. Honda, baby. We ain't no Cowie boy over here. We ain't no Cowie boy. One day we'll have a Cowie. One day we'll have a Cowie. But not until we get a Fireblade. Fireblade's the first bike for the channel, so we're going from the Honda CBR 600 to the higher Honda Fireblade, and then after the Fireblade, then it's up to everybody else. Then I don't care. But first bike for the channel is 100% a Blade. 100%. Alright. There we go. We got it, boys. I got it back in place. I couldn't get that clip into place the other day because I was being silly with it. But I got it figured out today. Are you in a shipping container? Brother, are shipping containers plastic? Shipping containers aren't plastic. This is a shed. I don't know why people think it's a shipping container. I feel like you can tell metal between plastic. You know what I'm saying? Rocking my 2007 Cowie ZZR600 ZX06 with 14K miles. For a 2007, that's pretty good, my boy. That is pretty good. All analog controls, easy to work on. I respect that. We got, about 6,100 miles. And this is a 2024. So you're doing pretty good. You're doing pretty good. Because you said, what, 14K miles? Yeah, it's not bad for a 2007 at all. That is not bad at all. I bought my 2001 Gixxer 600 with a little bit over 9,000 miles. So, bought it 3 years ago. Wow. How many miles did you buy it with? That's pretty low mileage for that year bike, brother. I respect that. I put way too many miles on my bike in just a season. Sorry guys, I'm very, when it comes to these leaves in here in the shed with me, I don't like my leaves in here because then I'm going to forget to sweep them out and then it's going to be a leaf show every time I come in here. Bought it 3 years ago when it had 9K when you bought it. Wow. That is not bad at all then. So you put, what, 4,000 or 5,000 miles on it in 3 years? Jeez. Good for you. I put 3,000 miles a season. That's why we're at 6. So I've had the bike for 2 years now. You're going to winterize, maybe talk about what you do. I winterized the bike last year, but I'm probably not going to winterize it this year. I'm going to ride it throughout the winter whenever I can. But really, it's pretty easy to winterize your bike. Fill up the gas tank all the way to the tippy top. Get some fuel stabilizer. Dump her in, whatever the recommended amount is on the bottle for this size gas tank that you have. And then start the bike. Let it cycle until you start getting that sweet little... that sweet little smell out of the exhaust, maybe a little bit of smoke, and then boom, shut the bike off. That's it, winterized. I would suggest taking the battery out, getting a battery tender, just to keep your battery fully charged, or at least not let it die, and go to poo-poo caca over the winter, because some people will do that, and I mean, $200 for a battery is, you buying a battery every season, that adds up pretty quick, so... I bring my battery inside. I live in a basement. I got tile floors, so I just get a 2x4. I have a 2x4 downstairs, and I just plop my battery on a 2x4, and I'm always good to go. I never have an issue. So between throwing some fuel stabilizer in the gas tank and keeping your battery charged, it's really not much to it. I mean, I would say get a stand for your bike. Get like some pitbull stands, so you don't get any like spots in your tires. But, I mean, I did it last year without any stands. My tires were perfectly fine. I think that's more of like a personal preference, or if you're really not going to ride the bike for like 8 months, then I would say probably to throw it on a stand. But if you're only not riding the bike for 3-4 months out of the year, I don't think it really matters. I would say, if anything, at most, maybe like once a week or every other week, just roll the bike a little bit forward or backward. Just, give the tires a little bit of rotation so it's not sitting on the same spot for 4 or 5 months, whatever it is. But very easy to winterize a bike. It's really just a fuel stabilizer, and then if you don't care about the battery, that's it. You could just throw a stabilizer in it and call it a day. I mean, that's what I did. I threw a stabilizer in it last season, took my battery out, and brought everything back out in March, and put the battery back in. Bike started right back up. Only thing after that is you just got to burn through that full tank of gas because you got fuel stabilizer in it, but that's not an issue. That's not an issue at all. You just get a nice little sweet smell from the exhaust for that tank of gas. But very easy concept. Anybody could do it. I'm sure everybody's got their own ways too. I'm freaking sure. So I bet you if you go online, people probably say other things. But yeah, I mean, it's all just personal preference. Whatever you recommend doing. It's your bikes at the end of the day. I cannot wait to clean this stuff up. I hope you heal from the things you don't talk about. Recover from the things you do. All love, Travis. Appreciate that. Same to you, Travis. Same to you. 6 CVR, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. It's my little, it's just my little baby Honda. Just my little baby Honda, that's all. She ain't no top dog leader bike, but she look good. She look good with the side mount exhaust. She look good. Appreciate it, brother. Appreciate it. It's chilly out here, boys. It is definitely chilly out here. 600 R. Hell yeah, brother. You already know it. You already know it. I'm calling you Travis, LOL. You look like the football player. Yeah, I know. You like to think that I look like Travis Kelce for some odd reason. I can tell you, I definitely don't look like him. Then again, hey, that's for you guys to interpret. That's fine with me. Then again, I ain't collecting his checks, so you know what I'm saying? Oh man. Oh man. I gotta check my oil level on this thing too. My bike cooled down. Actually, going pretty quickly. Bailey, we're not playing this. Frisbee's gonna disappear over the fence because it's so dang windy. Please definitely gonna check his oil level. Yeah, I think we look pretty good. I'd say we looked pretty good. Hey, bro, how we doing, brother? Brother, how is we doings? How is we's doings on this magnificent Friday? This Halloween Friday. We love that. Why is this look? My seat looks like it's a little bit off here, bud. Alright, that's better, I guess. Oh, Lord. Buddy, please tell me Strong Exhaust is a Japanese company. I mean, I'm pretty sure they're Japanese. Nice bike. I appreciate it, Nick. I appreciate it. Just a little Honda action, you know what I'm saying? Just a little Honda action. You know what we might do this winter too, guys? We might do fork seals. My forks aren't blown out, but I'm pretty much gonna have this bike fully apart for for the next version that we're gonna do for next season. So we might. We just might. I might end up just ripping all this stuff apart and just do some front fork seals because, why the heck not? If we're going to have the front rims off, I'm pulling off front fender. I'm pulling off pretty much all the plastics on this bike. So we're going to have everything off. Everything's going to be easy accessible. I think we might do front forks. Just to, just to know that they're good for another season. Plus, it's not very expensive to do fork seals in oil form, so there's that. I'll probably end up doing that. And then I definitely want to get a new chain on this thing. Get a new chain, new sprockets, change out some rear sets, change up some colorways on this thing. I think fairing-wise, we're going to keep the same fairings, but everything else around it, like we're going to switch up. Throw a little bit of carbon fiber in the mix. And, yeah, I can't wait. I cannot wait. Will you fire it up? Yeah, we just did a cold start before, but if you hang out for another 10-15 minutes, we always do 2 cold starts. We just gotta let the bike cool down. I like to give you guys a legit cold start, so she's definitely still warm from her last cold start. Give it another 10 minutes or so, and then she will be ready to rip. I probably won't stay out here too much longer after I start the bike again because it is freaking chilly manilly over here. Your boy's got the freaking... I'm poking, alright? I'm chilly over here. It's 50 degrees outside without the wind chill. Yeah. I mean, I could probably shut the door behind me, but I'm assuming That's gonna kill some lighting for you guys. And I don't wanna, you know, give you guys worse quality. I guess it's not that bad. You know what? You're gonna have to deal with it now. I ain't even gonna deal with it. That's it. Keep me nice and warm now. At least I don't got wind blowing at my back anymore. Yeah, I guess you guys got decent lighting. It's alright. You can still see. You can still understand the concept that we're going for here. You know, that bike life vibes. Them bike life vibes. Well, what's going on, everybody? Come on. Let me hear it. Let me hear it in the chat. What's going on today, everybody? What is everybody doing on this amazing Friday? Halloween. It's Halloween Friday. Halloween on a Friday is pretty much a vibe for me. What's everybody doing? Anybody got anything cool going on? Is that a 250? Brother. Brother. Come on now. Would I be live if I had a 250? I wouldn't be. I can tell you that much. I definitely wouldn't be. 600 double R, baby. 600 double R, baby. We on that Honda gang. Morning, bro. Where are you from, Mr. Dr. Zeus? What time is it for you? Heading out fishing, W. That's what's up. That's what's up. Alright, we good? Are we back? I got a phone call and I just messed up the whole live. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Heading out fishing. Yes, sir. 8:42 a.m. Okay. Yes, New Zealand. Okay. I remember. What's up there, Flan? How we doing? How are we doing? Is everything good on the live? Can you guys hear me good? You guys can see everything? Because we were just frozen for a second and it showed that there was nothing going on in the chat. So, make sure we're good before we keep chatting to a camera. We're good? Okay, cool. I appreciate that. But yeah, my boy, freaking the New Zealand over here, Bay of Island, New Zealand, going fishing. It's 8:42 a.m. I respect that. My boy's about to grind. Still never went fishing. One day we will. Actually, I lied. I did go fishing last year, but I was really drunk and I technically didn't fish. I didn't even throw in a line or nothing. I was just sitting at the top of the boat, just buzzing along. I like your bike. I like you. Yeah, I appreciate that. I appreciate it. Just a little, can we see it? Yeah, Honda. Just a little Honda CBR 600. You know what I'm saying? We got the side exhaust, you know. Just hanging out. Chatting with some new friends. Nice. Yeah. I try and keep my bike nice. I like her to look good a little bit. I like her to at least look good a little bit. But it's a Honda. Just a little Honda. We ain't no leader bike king, but hey, a Honda's a Honda. At least I got reliability, you know? I hate how loose my friggin' throttle is, man. I gotta friggin' fix it. I subbed W Flynn. I appreciate you. I appreciate you big time. Definitely check out the channel whenever you're bored. I got plenty of videos. I got I think almost 200 videos on the channel. So definitely go check out some content. And, we post 2 videos a week. Plus I post shorts every single day. And then I go live 3 days a week at a minimum. So definitely check out the channel and stay along for the journey, because your boy just started this channel not even a year ago. And we've been growing pretty decent. We're already at 10K. So, it's just the beginning of the channel. But I got a lot of goals for this channel. So definitely stick along, because it's just the beginning. Your boy ain't stopping the YouTube grind. I can promise you guys that much. We just went through a year so quick. It honestly blows my mind. So, it honestly blows my mind. When is the Mike Mancuso GSXR starting? No, we're done with the Jigsters. Sorry, bud. Only time you'll catch me on a Suzuki is if it's a Busa. That's the next time you'll ever catch me on a Suzuki again. Nice, I will. Yeah, W's. I appreciate the support. That's what I'm here for, just to hang out and chat with you guys. Got Got another freaking phone call. Every time I get a phone call, it just freezes on me. I hate that. I hate it. Yeah, we ain't running no Jixers though. Sorry, no Jixers. Hondas, Beamers, Ducatis, maybe an Aprilia one day. Maybe a Yami, maybe a Cowie, maybe a Suzuki one day, but not really too much of a big fan of those. Honda's really the only Japanese bikes I like. Other than that, you can give me Italian or German bikes all day, every day. How was your day going? My day is going fantastic. Every day I get to go live and chat with you guys. It is a great and blessed day. So, my day is going fantastic. How is your day going, though? I hope you are having a good day. I hope you're going to celebrate some Halloween candy or something. Don't matter how old you are. What's up, baby? Are you dipping? You dipping out? Oh, man. I'm glad we did that last cold start, because now this engine's keeping your boy hand a little bit warmer than it was. And your boy's pooch really wants me to throw the frisbee again. We might have to. We just might have to. Good? You're having a good day? Good. I'm glad to hear that you're having a good day. I am glad to hear that. I hope everybody's having a fantastic day. You need to be having better than a good day. It's a Friday. It's Friday, it's Halloween, you got the weekend ahead. You guys should be happier. Everybody should be in a great mood. Plus, God gave us the strength for all of us to wake up this morning, so that's also another thing to be very grateful for. I like the CBR, but the color scheme is not to my liking. Yeah, that's all good, I appreciate it though. Honda. This is an old colorway that I brought back too. But I like this colorway a lot more than the all red, so. But that's everybody. Everybody's got their own personal taste and touch. So there's never no hate. If you're on two wheels, I like you. So that's all I care about. I like the livery on the 600. Yeah, I appreciate it. I like it. I mean, like I said, it's my bike, so I guess technically it doesn't really matter what you guys think. As long as I like it, I'm the one who's riding it all the time, so. But I definitely appreciate other people liking it, so there's that. But we did have. This was the original colorway, but too much red, and the blue doesn't really stick out as much with it, to me at least, so I kind of hit that one to the curb and said, let's go with the red. And this also is not finished. We still have plans for this colorway that are going to make it look even better. Definitely going to make it look even better. Can you rev it? Yes. But you got to hang out for a little bit because we just started it before. So we got to let the bike cool down, and then we're going to do another little rev session before we end this live. So just hang out for like 5-10 minutes. I like the new one more too. The white makes the colors pop more. Plus I'm changing. Subscribe to the channel. I'm changing more things on the bike, so I think it's going to make the fairings look even better. But that's, like I said, that's just my personal taste in it. So, there's that. Do you have an aftermarket exhaust on it? Yes, sir. I got a full exhaust on it, brother. Full exhaust. If you can't tell. Hold on. Camera flip. Apparently, my phone's tweaking, guys, and my camera won't flip. Alright, well, these are my stock headers. And that's my stock exhaust. This is so annoying that I can't flip my freaking camera now. And there's my aftermarket exhaust. So if you guys know CR600s, the exhaust usually comes out under the tail end, but we did one of those Jimmy Johnsons. So annoying. I can't flip it now. Jesus. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, just hang out for a little bit, brother. That's all. I got you. I got you. Just hang out in the chat for a little bit. How fast have you went on it? So, Flynn, if you go look at my shorts, I have a short of me at an abandoned airstrip. And I started in first gear, went all the way to sixth gear, red line, and we got to about 168 miles an hour. So if you go look through the shorts on my channel, you'll eventually come across one and you'll hear the bike shifting through all the gears on an abandoned airstrip, and then it doesn't tell you how fast because I had somebody recording it from the outside, but yeah, we did about 167, 168 on this bike, but it's also only a 600, so you know, you're not going to be hitting those leader bike numbers. You know, we're not going to be doing those 190s, but that's okay. I'm content with hitting 168. CBR 1000R? No, it's a 600, brother. I can't flip the camera for you guys, but it's a 600. You can read that backwards. CBR 600. Ugh. Damn. Yeah, damn is right. But it was, like I said, it was on an abandoned airstrip, so it was very safe. I wasn't scared. It was cool. It was nice to be able to stretch all of her legs out. You know what I'm saying? Have you got any other bikes? No, I don't have any other bikes right now. We do not. But, like I said, if you subscribe to the channel and you stick along for the journey, this bike will always be here. This bike's always going to be a part of this channel. Never getting rid of this bike. If you go to my playlists on my channel, I have a whole series of me rebuilding this bike because some idiot ran me off of the road when I bought this bike last year, and the bike was totaled. I had to rebuild the whole bike myself, so that's why we changed out plastics. But there's a whole build series on this bike, so you guys can definitely check that out, which is kind of cool. But this is my baby. This bike will never leave this channel. I will always keep this bike a part of this channel, and we're just going to add more to the fleet. That's it. So this bike will always be here. And we're going to get a Fireblade next. The next bike will 100% be a Fireblade. So we'll have two Hondas. And then, like I said, after I get the Fireblade, that's my dream bike. So once I get that Fireblade, that's it. Every other bike that we get from the channel from there on out, it's going to be up to you guys, the subscribers. You know, when I'm in that financial position to where we can get another bike for the channel, I'll be putting up a poll for you guys to pick bikes on what bikes you guys would want to see on the channel, and wherever bike has the highest number is the bike that we purchase for the channel, because that's what I'm here for. I'm here for you guys. I'm here for you guys be able to live through me. You know, if you guys can't afford a bike, or if you're young, you don't have a license, or whatever the case is, you know, that's what this whole channel is about. It's just a motivational channel, and just to show you guys the love that I have for bikes, show you the biker community, because the biker community is amazing. I've met so many great people just from owning a motorcycle. It's honestly amazing. And I got so many supporters, you guys, from just making content on a motorcycle, and it's awesome. It really is awesome. But I don't do the channel for money. I don't do it for views. I don't care about that. I mean, you guys can go look through all my videos. I don't get a lot of views. I don't have the most subscribers in the world. I just genuinely like making content. I like it. You know, everybody's different, but I like making content, and I love motorcycles. So, you know, I'm just combining two things that I love and putting it out for the world to see. And it's cool to see that over 10,000 people have subscribed to the channel in over not even a year. So it means a lot. It really does. I checked it out. Yeah, definitely. There's probably like 10 or 11, maybe 12 videos on that playlist of me rebuilding this bike. But it's cool. You get to see the bike with the OEM plastics on it. You get to see how fucked up everything was. Both my rims were destroyed. My rear subframe was destroyed. My front forks were all bent. Like, the bike was molested. And we brought her back to this. So not only did I get a second chance at life, but so did the bike. And that's what the whole channel is about. It's just, you know, keeping people happy and just looking at the smaller picture. You know, everybody looks at the big picture. And then they all get stressed out. I do motocross. Hell yeah, that's what's up. I never got into motocross. I didn't have dirt bikes or quads or anything growing up. I always had to live through my friends. You know, my friends had dirt bikes and quads and go-karts and all that stuff. So I learned all my stuff growing up through other buddies, like other buddies' stuff, but I never got to have anything myself. And then, like I said, a couple years ago, we got the first CBR, and then we sold her, and we got the Gixxer, and then we came back to CBR. So we're definitely about that bike life. But as I get older, as I get some more money, and I'm financially stable, I definitely plan on getting a nice CRF. Like, obviously, I'm a Honda boy, so I would love to get me a nice little CRF 250, 450, something nice to have fun on. There's also a decent amount of tracks by me. There's like 2 or 3 tracks by me, so I definitely would be able to learn. I got in KTM 65. Hey, there you go. Everybody's got to start somewhere. There's no hate. Plus, motocross ain't easy. That takes a lot of, I feel like it takes a lot of skill to be a motocross rider, You got to be locked in. You got to know exactly what gear you need to be to go on turns and hitting jumps and all that stuff. So, hey, you got to start somewhere. Don't bring yourself down. You're going to work your way up. You'll get on a faster bike, and you will be a goated rider one day. But just get that seat time. That's the same thing with street bikes. You could buy a fast-ass bike, doesn't mean you know how to ride. You got to get that seat time, Until you really get seat time and you get hours and days and months and years under your belt, that's when you really start seeing the progress. But everything takes time. Everything takes time. Whether it's riding a bike or it's studying for a test or it's getting a job and making a lot of money, everything takes time. Nothing gets handed overnight. You got to work hard for what you really want in life. So, if you really want to be good at motocross, then just keep putting in the time and energy. And you'll be good. You will be good one day. Is that an RR? Yes, it is a 2024 Honda CBR 600 RR. And apparently, my phone won't let me flip my camera screen anymore. So I can't even flip it to show you guys, but you just have to read it backwards. But I'm pretty sure you can see it right there. CBR 600 RR. You got the HRC. You got the Honda badge, baby. We got the exhaust at a market. Which, wow, would you guys look at that? Here comes the sun now. I told you all, we got that one cloud passing, and then we're going to be lit after. And now we're lit. And I can't even flip the camera to show you guys. Yeah, baby. I have a 93 RR. Yes, sir. My first bike was a 98. I got a Bergman 400. I have no idea what that is. No idea. But I respect it. Oh, yeah. What are we at? Whoa, guys, we're almost ready for a cold start. Nice, dog. Round headlights. Scooter. Oh, that's a scooter. Okay, I respect it. Round headlights. Are you asking me if I have round headlights, or you're saying your bike's round headlights? Because I can't flip my camera to really show you anything. Do you plan to get a Panigale? Of course! Panigale V4S? Come on now. What? I'm Italian. Of course I want a freaking Duke. Or Duck, actually, as they like to say. Ducks. I have a GSX 1400. Okay, I respect that. No, the 23. Oh, okay, you have the round headlight then. I got you. Yeah, I don't know. I don't even remember what my bike looked like. I had a 98, like I said. I don't even remember what the hell that bike looked like. I hated it. It's carbureted. I wanted nothing to do with it. How much does your bike cost? Well, I bought this bike brand new. This is a 2024 Honda CBR 600 RR. I bought it brand new in 2024. and I got it for about mid 14, so it was like 14.2, 14.3. I got it out the door, so kind of on par for 600s. You know, because once you get 2,000 cc's, you're probably looking anywhere from like 17 to 20, depending on what model and everything. Greetings from San Jose, California. What's up, baby? How we doing, baby? How we doing? Hope you're having a great Friday, or, you know, whatever it is. I gotta go. All right, Flynn, I appreciate you hanging out, chatting with your boy. And you did subscribe to the channel, so I appreciate you big time. And definitely come hop into some more lives. Maybe comment on some of my videos so I can see you, you know, you actually like the content. And hopefully I'll see you soon. Hopefully I will see you soon. My brother has 600. Okay, a little 600, baby. My camera won't flip, so I can't really show you guys anything very great over here, but we on that Honda CBR 600. We on that Honda CBR 600 RR, baby. We're about to do a cold start for you guys, too. We are about to do a cold start. I'm going to finish my water bottle. I'm going to throw the Frisbee for my pooch. Uno mas time. And then I'll give you guys a nice cold start. We'll let the bike warm up. We got to let her get to operating temp, or at least close to operating temp. And then we're going to do some revs. And then I'll shut the bike off and I'll chat with you guys for a couple minutes, and then we're out of here. We are out of here. Dude, no. I actually have no idea where they're from. No idea. It's a South Korean motorcycle company. Okay. Is it a sport bike, though? Or is it just like a touring bike? I never really heard of them. Well, I've seen the name before, but is it a 4-cylinder? Yes, sir. It's a 4-cylinder. Inline 4, baby. Inline 4. That little Honda CBR 600 action. All right. Well, the wind kind of died down too, so I'm gonna open this back up. Give you guys a little bit more lighting. There we go. Ugh. Yeah, it's a sport bike maker. Okay. I like that. Hey, 600? That's a perfect sport bike for me. Duke or die? Yes, sir. We definitely like the Dukies. The only problem is when, you know, you're talking about ducks. And ducks are expensive, number one. Just to buy the bike's expensive. And then the maintenance on those bikes ain't cheap. They definitely ain't cheap. But an Italian-made bike is all on you in life. I'll tell you guys that much. That's my blood right there. Italian blood, baby. I'm sorry, I'm done. That's it. I'm not sweeping anymore. Have you rode any Buells? No, I have not rode any Buells, nor have I ever seen any on the road, but I know of them. Bitcoin fixes this? Yeah. Bitcoin definitely could fix a lot of things, especially if you got into it early, which, man, I wish I did. I sure freaking wish I did. But hold on, boys. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get you a little cold start. How often do you take it out? Pretty much every day that I'm possibly able to. Any day that's nice out, we take her out. What exhaust pipe do you have on the 600? I have an SC exhaust, which she's right there. I really am pissed I can't flip my camera, guys. It doesn't make things easier, so you guys are gonna have to just, maybe I could prop you guys up. No, I'm gonna have to just hold you. Hold on. Give you guys a nice cold start. I'll hang out and chat with you guys while she's warming up. Why it won't let me flip it. let her warm up for a minute, and we will give you guys some nice long revs. Dream bike? No, stop it, silly. This ain't your dream bike. She's still warming up. Hold on 1 second, boys. 1 second. I'm sorry, I promise. Oh man, I wish my camera could flip, boys. I really do. Oh yeah, baby. That's a nice little fireball. Is that a S1000, brother? I wish it was a S1000. But we're on a CBR 600. CBR 600. All right, that's it. She's done. She's happy. She's happy. There we go. Just a little 600 action. I know it ain't no leader bike, but still. Hey, good sounding bike's a good sounding bike. Oh, that sound, yeah. I love that straight pipe, baby. We got no cats. We got no mufflers. We got nothing. Straight pipes. Too soon to rev, brother. No, it wasn't. 150 degrees definitely ain't too soon to rev. I need to get the H2R, man. If you know, I'll take one too if you don't mind. Or I'll just take an H2. You can get the H2R, whatever you want to do. I'll take one too, though, please and thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. All right, I'm gonna shut this door behind me again. I'm not trying to freeze, cause it's cold outside. Oh man. God. What should I get? I've got zero idea about bike. Well, have you ridden at all? Do you have any experience on bikes? I can tell you, if you don't have any experience on a bike, I definitely would get like a little 300, a little R3 or a little Honda. I definitely would not get nothing crazy whatsoever. Woo! The East Coast faster than a Hayabusa H2. Yeah? Is that the case? I'm getting leaves all in here again. KTM RC? I'm pretty sure I know what those are. I think this chick has one. Actually, no, she's got a Duke. I lied. I don't know really anything about KTMs. But if you want a KTM, I would definitely just look into them. I know that some of them definitely have had some issues, so I would just make sure that the model that you want doesn't have any problems. Because I don't know nothing about KTMs. I'm not a KTM type of guy. Ah, yeah. Nothing like a nice water bottle. Water bottle all day keeps the hydration away. Yeah, that's what we're gonna go with. That's what we're gonna go with. Aprilia RS 457. Shit, my boy. I don't know much about Aprilias either, but like I said, I would definitely just look into them. A dream bike. My dream bike is a S1000RR that's 600 versus the H2 in the S1000. Okay? My dream bike would be an M1000. Yeah. I'm looking for a smaller business. Okay. Yeah, I mean, if it's your first bike, you don't need nothing crazy. I'll tell you that much. A 600 is definitely overkill if it's your first bike and you never have been on a bike before. So, I would definitely stick with something cheaper, something that's not as nice, because you know, first bike, I would definitely be expected to accidentally drop it. You don't want to have a really nice bike and drop it. You know what I'm saying? Good starter bike, Suzuki SV650. Yeah, there you go. I mean, every brand's got plenty of starter bikes. So it's really just personal preference. What brand do you want? And then what do you really need? You know what I mean? Honda makes starter bikes, Suzuki makes starter bikes, Cali makes starter bikes, Yami makes starter bikes. They all have, you know, those beginner bikes that will help all your beginners learn and understand the fundamentals. Always wear gear. Dress for the slide, not the ride, baby. That is number one saying. Always dress for the slide, because it might be cool to look good while you're riding, but I can tell you one thing: when you go down and you're sliding, you will not care about what you look like, because half your clothes are going to be freaking off you anyways. This dog does not stop playing frisbee. I'm done going out there. What is a good Pakistan song, brother? You talking to the wrong guy. Talking to the wrong guy. Yeah, yeah. This thing still don't flip. Alright, well, what is a good book to do stunts on? Huh? I'm a noob. I see them all the same. Maybe I will get something like a Yamaha R3 or something. Yeah, Yamaha R3 is perfect. You can get Ninjas make 300s. You got the Ninja 300. You got Honda. They make 300s, 500s. Freaking, like I said, every brand makes their starter bikes. I would definitely try and stay maybe like towards a 300cc to like a 500cc at most. But just personal preference. You know, it's what you like. You know, every brand's got their own colors, so you know, I would definitely just look into which one you like. If you're a Yamaha guy, then yeah, get the R3. You know, but that's at most what I would do. Is that a trailer you're in? No, it's a shed. Do people not know what sheds are? I think it's crazy. Everybody thinks that this is like a metal crate or a dumpster. I'm like, brother, we're in a shed. We're in a plastic shed. Just plastic shed. You got a roof? Just a plastic shed. I like comfort and a good suspension. Okay, well, maybe I would stay away from a sport. Lean towards something more on the enduro side or naked bike side. Be a little bit more comfortable. You'd be sitting up more right than being hunched over and whatnot. But also personal preference. I like sport bikes because they're fully fairing. You get all these beautiful colors and you got the fairings on the whole bike. It just what is the good boy? No, I mean in sports bike only, I meant. Yeah, so then, I mean, you're not going to really get much more comfort from a sport bike, so I would definitely just get a beginner bike. You can always get aftermarket seats. If the bike's not comfortable, you can always get an aftermarket seat to make it a little bit more comfortable. And you can also get higher bars. You could get bar raisers. You know, there's a couple different things you could do in the front end to bring the bars up, so you're more in that comfortable position. But also the beginner bikes, I feel like, are set up a little bit more for the comfort. So either way, you shouldn't have a problem. But you know, before you buy something, definitely always go out and just sit on every bike. You know, go sit on a Honda, go sit on a Nissan, on a freaking Yami, go sit on a Cowie, go sit on everything. See what you like the most, what feels the best, and then go forward from there. All I can say to all motorcyclists is ride safely. There are way too many motorcyclists here in Arizona that die because of accidents, and most Arizonans don't wear gear when riding. Yeah, that's sad. That's sad. I mean, that's definitely one thing that I preach to everybody when you're riding is to know that you're not in a car. You don't have that sense of security as if you're in a car. You don't got airbags. You don't got all those body panels. You know, cars are meant to absorb damage. Bikes, they're not. You get hit on a bike or you hit somebody on a bike, it's ejecto, cuz like you're not gonna do good if you get into an accident on the bike. So always wear your gear. Always dress for the slide, not the ride. And also, you should always be riding as if nobody on the road sees you. That's how I ride. I'm not an aggressive rider, but I'm a very, I pay attention to everybody, and I assume people's next move before they make it to get myself out of a situation, and you just have to be very alert as a motorcyclist. Very alert, and you got to understand that anything can happen in the blink of an eye. I mean, bikes are quick. Bikes are quick. They can do a lot, so safety is definitely a key, for sure. I've never like seen people get injured on motorcycles, whether they got into a cop chase or they got hit by somebody else. I mean, I just hate seeing people go down on bikes. It's a mess. You know, it's not good. I mean, I had to deal with it last year, and firsthand I can say it's not worth looking good or any of that stuff. How did you get into bikes? Well, I always did. You know, I'm a dude, so I always grew up. I was a skateboarder. I BMX'd. I scootered. My buddies had dirt bikes and quads, so I grew up with that stuff always around me. And then, as I got older and I got a job and I started making real money, I decided, let me try out the streets on a street bike, and we got our first bike. And then ever since then, we just we couldn't leave the streets anymore. We're street bike boys, so yeah, that's kind of that. Lane splitting can get you hurt going fast. Lane splitting can kill you. Lane splitting can quite literally kill you, because people think that because they're lane splitting, they can go 80, 90, 100 miles an hour, but just because whether you're legally allowed to lane split where you are or not doesn't mean that people can't go into different lanes. You know? Plus, you're lane splitting. You shouldn't be going 80 miles an hour. You know, if you're lane splitting, when I lane split, I'm going, if anything, the speed limit or the speed of the cars, I'm going a little bit faster, just so I'm a hair ahead of everybody. But I hate lane splitting. I hate it. Especially in traffic, you're asking for an issue. Personally, that's what I think. But I know in like California, there's certain places that it is legal, which so be it. I know I've seen plenty of YouTubers to where it is legal and cars literally move out of the way for them. So, if that's the case, then so be it. But it doesn't take away from idiots that don't know how to drive on the streets, There's definitely still plenty of those. Definitely still plenty of those. But, boys, I think we're going to end this live here because your boy's about to go trick-or-treating with my niece. And, we got to go get prepared. So, we're going to end the live here. I hope you guys enjoyed the live. We got the chat for a good 75 minutes. But, long story short, we post 2 videos a week, and we go live 3 times a week. So you guys are more than welcome to subscribe to the channel and be a part of the gang. You know what I'm saying? So there's that. What's good, homie? Just got my first bike, Yamaha R7. I try and ride like nobody sees me and just assume they don't see me. So my shit still almost got hit. Yeah, Yeah, I mean, your eyes gotta be locked in at all times when you're riding. But the more seat time you get, the better you'll get riding around other people on the road that just don't know how to drive. But that's being on a motorcycle. You're never gonna get away from idiots on the street. You just gotta be aware, and you gotta understand that a mistake on a bike could be a lot worse than a mistake in a car. But I hope you guys enjoyed this live stream. We'll be back on Monday, fresh. We're dropping a new video tomorrow. So if you guys want to check that out, subscribe to the channel. Definitely go check out the new video. We did a photo shoot on the winter. Something a little bit cool, a little different to the channel. But I appreciate you guys coming in here and chatting with your boy. Oh, CBCR Boys. I like that little emoji you did. And I hope you guys have a great Halloween. I hope you guys have a great weekend. And I hope I'll see some of you guys more often in these live streams. Maybe you guys comment on some of the videos. But the channel is active. And your boy Mike is not going anywhere. So I love every single one of you guys. I appreciate every single... Peace out, boys, ladies, and enjoy your weekend. Peace!